Boss Work Entertainment. Let's get it. Made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss. What you really gonna do? Waste your time and not receive these blessings? If you gonna stay stuck at the bottom and motivated, not learning your lessons, better rise up, realize your potential, and aim for the sky. Got no time to be playing, polluting my body and mind with the enemy's high. I'm fed up, I'm walking in royalty, recognize you a king. Just call us to God, tap into his power, and you gonna do marvelous things. Recognize where you come from. It was heaven on earth, the beginning of life. 360 degrees of knowledge, inherit your rights. I rose from the ashes, now I'm in charge and I'm taking back my control. I move like a boss, I'm living free, no longer touching my soul. This what he had to be, this had to be divine intervention. They call me the messenger, giving out hope, and I'm praying that somebody listening. Better boss up, use your mind and leave behind a legacy. The devil ain't playing, he deceitful, and it's hard for the treachery. Prison and jail, living in hell, that ain't no life for a king. I wanna live well, time to prevail, conquering everything. Made for a boss, 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 made for a boss. Turn up, come on. Made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss.
It's your girl Nikki, the influencer inside of the Boss Work Media Studio on Made for Boss TV. Make sure you tap in on YouTube. My Facebook is Nikki Potter, but YouTube is Made for Boss TV. Tap in, hit like, subscribe, follow, and hit that notification button so you can know when we on live. Let me know if you can hear me now. I'm paying attention now, y'all. I'm paying attention. You couldn't hear me the last time, and I do apologize. But we gonna run this right back, y'all. We got Shawn Conley in the house. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing today? How you doing?
Blessed beyond measure. Blessed
yes,
beyond measure.
Got little mama in the house. Probably woke her up now, getting all excited. But
yes,
hey,
indeed.
little mama. Hey,
that's
cutie pie.
That's McKinney Milele Quinley Conley.
Yes, indeed. Well, welcome to Made for Boss TV.
Say thank you.
So the people that don't know you, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell them where you're from and who you are.
My name is Shawn Conley. I'm originally from Compton, but Sac is my home. So I got Compton and Sac. I'm just keeping 100. I'm from here, from Compton also. I'm 53 years old, freshly home after doing 28 years. Been home 4 years, off parole. Got my nonprofit and my consulting business, doing a little construction. I'm just being blessed by God.
Hey, amen, amen. Yes, as long as we is above the living and we keep on moving, I am blessed as well. And I'm blessed to have you here too. So growing up in Sacramento is difficult. There are many things that can make you just want to leave everything about this city behind. But tell me a few things about Sacramento that makes it creative, beautiful, and unique.
What makes Sacramento beautiful is that we have a lot of people out here. So, you know, in Southern California, everybody, I'm not going to say people ain't coming together, but it's a lot of gang violence going on out there, and it's really hard to bring our people together. But out here in Sac, everybody's coming together. It's really a beautiful thing from the time that I left to the time right now. And I see a lot of my people coming together, making it happen. And we just out here trying to, you know, not trying, because we don't try to do anything. We make it do. You know, bringing our people together, helping our young people, helping our people coming home from incarceration, making Sacramento a whole better place. And then we're expanding outside of, not just Sacramento, but we're expanding outside, but we got to get Sac right too.
Yes, 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 indeed. Definitely got to get Sac right too. So as a man, you have a lot of power over outcomes. What are some personal things right now that you are doing to impact the people around you in a healthy, positive way?
Some of the things I'm doing, me, Timothy Poole, Clifford McDowell, Clara Brown, Daryl Smith, we are pushing to help our youth, help people coming home from incarceration. We feeding the unhoused. We helping our veterans, autistic, breast cancer. Like we just allowing, honestly, we just allowing God to move us in the direction that, you know, he wants us to move. Like we might have a direction that we might want to go, but then, you know, the creator, y'all keep that and cancel it and be like, hey, I need y'all to move this way. I understand where y'all want to go, but I want you to move in this direction. So we don't limit ourselves when it comes to our nonprofit organizations. We allow the creator to move us in the direction that he wants, and he will bring people in our lives to do things. And so that's how we know. We in the high schools, we on these streets, we at what you call it, DOCO.
Yep,
we
DOCO.
up there at night talking to our young people, talking to Sergeant Lewis, that's the police department, and talking to our young people and tell them, hey, you know, watch out, be careful, don't be out here doing these certain things, you know. And I got on that with Clifford McDowell. We're all in together, so that's a beautiful thing. That's what we out here doing.
Yes. I don't know why it was just on here. I'm gonna take a quick little break because I feel like that we didn't got somehow it's got off again. Hold on, they was just commenting. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We back on.
We back on.
We back on.
I'm
Sorry,
just saying,
y'all.
though.
We having technical difficulties today, but that's okay because God is gonna bless us to continue to move forward on this. So he was just talking about how it was difficult growing up in Sacramento, but there is plenty of things about Sacramento that makes it creative, beautiful, and unique. And he was pointing out some of those things about Sacramento, and then also the things that he is doing to impact the community in a healthy and positive way. Can you repeat that?
Yes, I can. So one of the things I love about Sacramento is that we are coming together as a unit. And honestly, you know, I can't speak about for no other nonprofit organizations. I can speak about the ones that I've been working with since I've been home. And Timothy Poole has been the main one, hooked on fishing, not on violence. And he has guided me and educated me and my fiance Jasmine Coleman in the Tree of Life. And then I hooked up with Clifford McDowell, hooked up with Clara Brown, which is the Growth Center. And we just been pushing. And so we out here helping our youth. We helping people coming home from incarceration, because I'm an expert on how to help you get home. And I'm learning to be an expert on how to survive and stay out here. Like I said, I did 28 years. I'm off parole. Have been having my own place since eight months after I got out of the transitional house, which I did 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And we just doing what we do out here. We helping everybody. We just allowing God to lead us and guide us. That's the most important thing.
I'm going to ask you to just unlock it again, and then I'm going to share the video. But I got a picture up so they don't see us do all that. But yes.
Stop, Mama. You can't have the phone. You don't even know how
So
to work
yes,
it.
we're just taking a quick moment to share this video out to his page real quick, y'all. So so we're going to get back to that question about the time. Here we go. Okay, so now it's on your page, y'all.
Okay.
Back on. Take a little break. There we go. Back on. Right here. So people are always talking about all the bad, negative, and painful things that happen in prison. Tell us some of the things that you learned or experienced while you were in prison that was powerful, creative, and life-changing.
So some of the things I learned in prison is that one of the things at first I learned that so-called homies ain't your homies. Because, as soon as you do something bad, they want to stab you or jump you and beat you up, right? But we the same cats that's supposed to be riding with each other and dying for each other. So it's a lot of politics in prison. And so once I realized that and seen that, I was like, oh, this is some bull crap. Like this ain't the real, right? And so I'm a real cat. My mama always told me, stop giving your loyalty to people that don't deserve it, right? So that was one of the things I learned. I learned from the OGs that was in there, because I got an old soul. So I always been a young cat, but I always hung around older people. So I had a lot of OGs coming to me and talking to me and saying, hey, turn it off.
Yeah, I think it's just double playing me because I shared it. Okay, there we go.
So I just allowed the OGs. I'm going to tell you, a lot of people don't want to hear this, but you know, everybody know me as this old gangster, this gangbanger, you know, that was notorious out here, you know, putting in work. But I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, as a God-fearing man. Like my family, my whole side, my daddy and my mom's side, they loved the Most High. And I just drifted away and got into the lifestyle. It was fascinating, you know, where everything that glitters ain't gold, right? And so I got in that lifestyle and it became fascinating to me. But that really wasn't me. And so I became a monster in these streets because that was the way for me to survive, to be a monster, the same way in prison. But, you know, the Creator sent some older men that had already been down for 20, 30, 40 years already to talk to me and told me that, hey, you have something in you that can lead and guide people in a different direction. We didn't do that. But as our young man, right, we want you to do that. We need you to do that for us.
Yes, because they knew you was coming back out on the streets. So they like, we need
They
you.
knew it before I knew it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They seen something in me, right? And I even had an OG white guy named Robert Altman come to me and set me down, teach me about nonprofits, teach me about my culture, teach me about his culture, right? That educated me on a lot of things. And I just sat down in my room, in my cell, and I would look out about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and everybody asleep. Some is up tattooing, some up drinking, some up doing whatever the hell they doing. And I just looked. I said, God, I don't want this. This is not what I want. I know I wasn't born for this.
Yes. So we're gonna back it back just a little bit to what was your childhood like growing up in Sacramento, and who was some of your influences, good or bad, in your life back then?
My childhood in Sacramento was good. It was good and it was bad. You know, I came out here gangbanging. Been locked up in juvenile hall, girls' school, which is Warney Thorne Youth Center, the boys' ranch with Pokey from Meadowview. I could name a bunch.
Cousin Pokey.
You know what I'm saying? I could name a bunch of people. That we was locked up with at boys' school, girls' school, Jason Brown and all them from Old Park. It was good and it was bad, like I said. But I don't condone that lifestyle because that lifestyle got me incarcerated. It hurted my family, hurted friends. It hurted other people's families that I didn't even know because we was part of that. But the good part was, I had a good family out here. I met a lot of good people out here in Sac. And now that we done grew older, 53, we older now. And to see the cats that I once used to shoot at and they used to shoot at me, we used to jump on each other. Now when we see each other, we like, man, what's up, man? We grandpas. You know what I'm saying? We grandpas.
Man.
We grandmamas. And not just not for the men, that's for the women too.
And it goes back to what you were saying before,
like seeing you.
Feeling like family.
Like seeing
even
you.
though they were our rivals back then. And now that we grown up, it's like, nah, y'all was a part of our upbringing. I say that all the time when I run into it, some of the females from the creek and all that. I tell them, hey, y'all taught me how to fight. Y'all taught me how to not be no punk. Y'all taught me how to just survive. You know what I mean? So I be happy to see my enemies that I had when I was younger. I just be happy to see they still alive.
Most definitely.
And they gave me strength.
And thriving.
Yes, and thriving. And
that's what I'm happy when I first seen you. I want to give a shout out to Nikki.
Oh,
Nikki been my girl since she was knee-high to a duck's butt.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I was little Nikki trying to run around everybody.
Trying to hang around us with a little young butt. You know what I'm saying? Now she doing good, doing her thing. And I'm very grateful that you have me on here.
Oh,
I appreciate
I'm
that.
thankful that you came back on and you being so patient with me because we had to redo, but it's okay. So did you meet any OGs, mentors, or younger cats inside that changed your perspective on things?
Oh, yeah. I had a lot of OGs. My mentor was Joaquin Jordan. He the one that really changed my life and educated me. He's a very smart man. He changed my life to start looking at things differently in life. A white guy named Robert Altman, he was an old man. He educated me about, the races between white and black, how white people look at black people, how black people, and he was like, don't take it personal. I'm just telling you how we look. You know what I'm saying? How we look at you guys, right? And how you guys look at us. And I didn't take it personal. I did. Yeah, let me stop lying. I wanted to slap the hell out right?
Yeah.
But when I went back to my cell, I had to think about and I had to look at my people and myself, first of all, and see how I responded and how I was acting, right? And I was like, wow, he giving me game, right? And so I had a lot of positive influence incarcerated, not just them two, but it was a lot of other people. I even had correctional officers. You know, one of the correctional officers, Chili, we call him Chili. His name is Childress, Officer Childress. I had I can't think of his name. He was he played football for the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Right, and so they was all on me. I had Miss Thomas. Right, Miss Thomas is out. I met her, seen her since I've been home. I had the warden. Like I had a lot of correctional officers that, you know, seen good in me, even though I was screwing up, right? Seen the good in me that spoke to me and pulled me to the side. And so that was a blessing. Like I say, everything came from the Creator.
Yeah,
He had
seems
a
like
mission
you
and a
just
plan for
answered
me.
that question. What helped you grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually
Most
while
definitely.
you were incarcerated? So did you pick up any skills, habits, or knowledge while you were inside that you are still using today?
Yes. So some of the skills I picked up, it was being in CGA from Richie Mako, rest in peace. He started Criminal Gang Member Anonymous. That skill, him and I call him my prison pops. His name was Willie Redmond. He was like 5th or 4th rank at BGF, but he changed his life, and they just made CGA a whole different thing. It was for us gang members and criminals, right? And that really changed my life. That was the first. I was the first young person to be a part of that group, and the OGs let me in. And I was scared as hell because I went in there. I was 22 years old, and these dudes had already been down 20-something years. And so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You can talk all that smack all you want to, but these dudes was killers. And I was in there with these OGs, and they loved on me, and they educated me. And so I took that to the heart, and I was like, okay, they looking out for me. And so that's the same thing that I take out here right now today. And even when I was incarcerated, love on my young people, love on people that's my age, love on people that's older than me, because God has given us the knowledge and the wisdom to make a difference out here in this world. And just coming home, meeting Jasmine Coleman, my fiance, she's been a blessing to me. That's how the nonprofit got started, the symbol, everything. She's that woman.
There she goes.
There she is, my beautiful
all right,
green-eyed
shout
queen.
out Jasmine. Yes, indeed. So yes. So at what moment did you realize you had changed from the person you were into the person you are today? And who are you now?
The moment that I realized I changed was when a guy walked up in my face, which was one of the homies, so-called homies, and he was talking crazy. And I was already in my change. And so having, being one of the, reputable cats, in prison, gang banging as an ex-Crip, he was getting at me very disrespectful. And I'm just standing there looking at him. And in my mind, I'm saying, like, I would destroy you, right? Yes. But I had to decide what I wanted to do, what was most important to me. And then all my, my friends walked up and got on him. And they got on him. And honestly, I let them get on him, right? And they was like, why you going to do that to him? The homie changed. He ain't even in a lifestyle no more. And so then is when I realized, oh, I'm changing.
You changing.
I'm changing.
It's a good feeling, huh?
Yeah.
And it was like back in the days you would feel like, because I'm still trying to break out of that, don't feel like I'm getting punk mode.
No, I still go through it.
Still trying, oh my God.
I still go through it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I'll
stop.
be like, how come I can't just be quiet and just.
Why you can't just walk away?
I'll be like, who you talking to?
Because sometimes it's cement in my boots. And so that's why I got to pray to the Creator like, Yahoo, I need you to help me.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yes,
to walk
yes.
away and do something different. You know what I mean? And so that's when I realized that I changed. And being out here, I didn't have cats, get at me sideways. I had a cat just threaten me. And, it was on site. Could have rolled up, could have did this, could have did that. The other cats, and I'm just like, you know what? I got a family. and I got a business, and I got a community.
Yeah,
and I just did 28 years.
And you already
I'm not
spent
gonna
your
come out.
time, man. You is not sending me back.
And they ain't never did no
Yeah.
time ever in their life.
Never in their life.
But they talking all that crap.
Talking all
so
that
you
crap.
know what?
Can't even survive on the inside.
I'm gonna keep
but
it
I
moving.
know it was a lot of people out here that did welcome you back. How did
Yes,
that
indeed.
feel?
That felt really good. My boy Juice from San Francisco, his name is Chevelle Pope. They call him Juice.
Okay,
Juice is
shout
with a
out
G.
Juice.
He made a song for me as soon as I came home, surprising me with that. My family welcomed me back. I lost my mother and my
Aw,
sister in a
rest in
car
peace.
accident.
Oh,
My grandmother in 4
man.
days just before I came
I
home.
know that about you.
Yeah, so, my mama's Donna Lee Pointer, which she started the Pointer Sisters. She is the lead
Wow.
singer, yeah.
Wow. Shout out moms and
rest
sisters.
in
May
peace.
y'all rest in peace.
And so my family has been there for me 100%. My dad, Calvin Conley, which everybody know, Big Cal. He's the police officer in Sacramento.
Is he?
You know what I'm saying?
Just learning
Ran-
new stuff about you?
Ran the whole Elk Grove Unified School District. Ran the Grand School District. Everybody know my dad, Calvin Conley, Big Cal.
Oh,
You know what
wow.
I mean?
Well, shout
So,
out, Dad.
So
Shout out,
yeah.
Dad. Sounds like you have a great support system, family programs, mentors, faith,
Most definitely.
music,
My
work.
Uncle Kenny Williams, he's been helping him and my Uncle Daryl Williams. But most importantly, the one that's really, really, really been here is Jasmine Coleman. She has helped me through every single thing. When I break down and cry at night, because losing my mom and my sister, my grandmother in 4 days, when I break down about the stress of life being out here on these streets, there has never been anyone like this woman right here that's been there for my side.
Yes. And every man
She's
needs
amazing.
a strong woman.
She's
Or just
amazing.
a strong person. So shout out to Jasmine. Thanks for being his support system, because we definitely need it. Our men definitely need that. So if you could give one word or give this world some true life advice, let's say it like this. If you can give this world some true life advice that will both be powerful and important, what would that advice be?
That advice would be, don't trust in yourself, trust in the Most High. Yahuwah is going to lead you and guide you. It's okay to pray and ask the Creator to lead you and guide you in life. And, pick your friends like you pick your fruit. We don't eat rotten fruit. We don't eat rotten food. You know what I'm saying? We eat healthy food. And so I just would ask you to make healthy decisions, because we always say make right decisions, but some of us don't know what right decisions is. But if I tell you to make healthy decisions, right, that's a whole different ball game. So when you make healthy decisions, it's going to help you in life. Surround yourself around people that's going to elevate you, lift you, and call you on your bull crap. Whether you want to hear it or not, they're going to call you on it.
Yes. Them the kind of friends and people I be
Them the
around
ones
me.
that you
like,
want
don't
around
pacify me.
Don't pacify me.
Don't do that to me.
Don't do that.
Because I know I ain't always right.
Because that's the type of people that I had when I was inside. So if I wanted to go whoop some dude or stab him, they'd be like, fool, what's wrong with you, stupid?
Yeah.
So you willing to lose all that and not go home to your kids?
And good thing, instead of that person being out there like, yeah, let's go.
Exactly.
Whoa, let's go get them. And
that's the so-called homies. Because we're in that lifestyle. That's the mindset that we have. So if your so-called homies is telling you that, they not your friends.
Man, they not your partners. I'm thinking of a song, something. Everybody's not your friends. Everybody's not your partner. So what motivates
so that
you
one
now?
song, Friends.
How many of us have them? Let's be friends.
That's some real talk.
The ones you can depend
Depend
on.
on.
Let's be friends.
Exactly.
Before we go any further, let's be friends.
And so a lot of people don't understand what a friend is.
Yes,
Because we wasn't taught that.
No.
We wasn't taught that.
No.
We wasn't taught what a friend is. You know what I'm saying? So
we had to just
we have to
find out
learn
along
that.
the way.
And-
Through
and
all
we-
the,
and we
the
accepted
hurt,
a lot.
pain,
Yes.
betrayal, all of
Yes.
that. We had to find out along the way. It actually took us to right about now to know who really
Most
was.
definitely. And I'm 53. Took me 28
And be like,
years.
okay, he was really my partner
Partner.
now,
Yes,
because he's
indeed.
still rocking with me from
Yes,
way
indeed.
back then. So what motivates you now in your life?
What motivates me is
Work, family, kids.
first the creator,
Yeah.
my fiance and kids, her
Hey.
kids,
Hey.
this little newborn, my grandkids,
Yes.
and family, and all my business partners that I've been blessed to be able to meet. Timothy Poole,
Yeah.
Claire Brown,
Mhm.
Daryl Smith, Clifford McDowell.
Mhm.
I can just keep going on. Rodney, Daniel. I can just
Okay.
keep going on and on. Them was the ones. Leslie Smith at Job Corps. Like them is the ones who they just been there and just God has really blessed me. And sometimes I take it for granted. Don't think I'm a saint. I'm not a saint. I'm just telling you what's blessed me and what's keeping me moving forward and how I'm doing it. And I just want y'all to remember this, to keep the people surround you that's going to be on you and help you and guide you through it. Even when you're screwing up and they know you're screwing up, but they going to be there for you.
Yes,
And my
definitely.
girl Nikki, God, I can't leave my girl Nikki out. She been around, she been on her stuff, and she has inspired me. Come
Thank
home
you.
to see her doing her thing is very beautiful.
Oh, thank
Hi,
you.
baby.
So when everything is said and done, what do you want your story to represent?
I want my story to represent that Shawn Conley, aka Jap or Japanese, was a guy who was a boogeyman. He was a monster, right? But then the creator came, changed his life, and he became a blessing to people.
Amen.
And so I want my legacy to be known as I was this, but now I'm this. And so know that you can change in life if you choose to. You have a choice in everything in life. You don't have to keep doing what you're doing. You can choose to be different in life. And so I just want my legacy to be that I was one man and then I changed into another man. And that's the man I became when I passed away. Helping people and being a blessing and allowing God to use me in every direction that I wanted to be.
So last but not least, because we got to get the baby out of here, she's getting a little restless. What is next for you? What are you working on? Community projects, business plans, mentorships, etc.
That right. We got a lot. We got me and Clifford McDowell and Timothy Poole, Claire Brown, Camila Thompson, Daryl Smith. We got a lot of things. Leslie Smith at Job Corps. We got a lot of things going on. We're doing things at Job Corps. We got a big thing coming up in December. Pastor Gene, we in Sac State. We're about to be at Sac State College talking in there. We got grants we going after. We doing everything that the Creator has allowed us to do. We got a fundraiser coming that we're doing right now, raising food for turkeys and hams and canned goods for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And like we telling everybody, it don't have to be just turkeys and ham. It can be whole chickens.
Yes,
It still feeds
yes,
the family.
Yes,
And so
yes.
we got grants that's coming up for our youth. We about to be in Elk Grove Unified School District, all these different school districts that we're about to be in and mentor our youth and helping our people come home from incarceration.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Well, I definitely want to do some collaboration with y'all. I'm going to
We
get my
definitely
youth
are.
together with One Gone. He's going to take them to the Hooked on Fishing, Not
Yes,
on
indeed.
Violence.
That's
We
my
also
big
going
bro.
to do the skate night with One
Yes,
Gone.
indeed.
You
Yes,
know what I
indeed.
mean? I'm also getting the kids on the podcast. I'm going to teach them how to engineer, do media, cameras,
indeed.
and all that type of stuff. So I'm looking for anyone that's willing to collab with us
And
on
we
that
gonna
journey
collab
as
with
well.
you. We
But
definitely.
let the people know how they can reach you or anyone on your team if they're interested in anything that they heard from you tonight.
So just look at The Tree of Life. The THEE tree is G.R.E.E. which means therapeutic reparation, educating everyone.
Is that it up there, the logo?
Yes, indeed. That's
All
it
right, y'all.
there.
Y'all see it.
We have Hooked on Fishing, Not on Violence, which is One Gone, Timothy Poole.
Yeah.
We got All In Together, which is Timothy Clifford
All in
McDowell.
together right
You
here.
know what I'm saying? We got Claire Brown, which is the Growth Center. She's a mental health specialist. She deals with mental health people and just teaching our young ladies and our young kids about everything. We got a lot of things going on. So if you want to contact us, look on our website. If you want to contact me, my number is 281-0551.
All
Shawn
right,
Conley.
y'all. Hey, well, thanks a lot for coming on. Y'all heard it first on Made for a Boss TV. If you would like to know more, please reach out to him. Listen to the podcast again. Share it. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook. My YouTube handle is Made for a Boss TV. And if you would like to be a sponsor and let me advertise your business, your platform, whatever you're doing out there for a small fee, just holler at your girl Nikki at 916-745-9598.
Y'all holler now.
Peace out.
Hey.
Boss Work Entertainment. Let's get it. Made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, yes, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss, made for a boss. What you really gonna do?
Okay, what was y'all doing right here?
If you gonna stay stuck at the bottom and motivated, not learning your
Football.
lessons, better rise up, realize your potential. And
Y'all at Grant right here. Oh, Burbank. Y'all at Burbank right there. My bad. Burbank, y'all right up the street.
Yeah, the crib bank.
All right.
Blood bank now, but that was the crib bank.
That was the crib bank
You know
back in
what I'm
the
saying?
days. All the
What y'all
29
talking about?
streets went
Blood
there.
bank. What the fuck is blood bank?
Sacramento Raiders, coach. They out there coaching. Yes, there go Clifford, Coach Cliff, and Coach Conley, y'all. And the missus. Niners all day, y'all. She made for a boss. She made for a boss.
What?